Save money every payday. Why it's so important saving money every payday. Might seem like a small habit, but it's one of the most powerful financial moves you can make. Here's why it's so important. 1. Builds a safety net. Life throws curveballs, car repairs, medical bills, or job loss can happen anytime. Saving regularly ensures you have an emergency fund to fall back on, instead of relying on credit cards or loans. 2. Reduces financial stress. Knowing you've got savings gives you peace of mind. You don't have to panic when unexpected expenses pop up, and that mental relief is priceless. 3. Creates financial discipline. Saving every payday helps you develop a consistent money habit. It forces you to budget better, prioritize needs over wants, and become more intentional with your spending. 4. Prepares you for big goals. Whether you want to buy a house, go back to school, start a business, or retire comfortably, consistent saving is the foundation that makes those dreams possible. 5. Breaks the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Even small amounts add up. By setting aside money right when you get paid, you train yourself to live on less and slowly build a buffer between paychecks. 6. Takes advantage of compound growth. If you're putting that money into a savings or investment account, you're giving it time to grow. The earlier and more consistently you save, the more powerful compound interest becomes. Okay, this is going to be simple and straight to the point. Save money every payday. Let me say that again. Save money every payday. Now, if you do this, you are already ahead of the game, because majority of people don't even think about saving money until it is too late. And then they wonder why they're behind. They wonder why they don't have any money left at the end of the month. Or if they do have some money left at the end of the month, they don't have enough money left at the end of the month. And then they turn to payday loans. They turn to borrowing from their friends. Trust me, this is not a good place to be in. So if you're already saving money every payday, you're ahead of the game. If you're not, then this video is for you, and please watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm gonna break down why you need to be doing this. I'm gonna break down how you should be doing this. And I'm gonna give you some action steps on how to actually start saving money every payday. But before we get into it, let me ask you a question. Why do you want to save money? Give yourself 10 seconds and write down the first 5 things that come to your mind. Now here are my 5 reasons why I personally save money. No. 1. Because I want to retire early. Number 2. Because I want to travel. Number 3. Because I want to live below my means. Number 4. Because I want to take care of my parents. And no, 5. Just to have peace of mind and to put money aside for a rainy day. So how does this relate to you getting rich? Well, this relates to you getting rich because you need to know what you're working towards, why you're working towards it. And if you don't have any goals, well, then you're probably going to find yourself working for the goals of other people. So the first step is to really figure out why you want to save money. Maybe you're saving money to retire early. Maybe you're saving money to take care of your children, to take care of your parents, to pay off debt, to travel, whatever it may be. But you really need to drill down to why you want to save money. And once you figure that out, it's going to motivate you to stick to this plan. And this brings me to step no. 2, which is to automate your saving. And there's a reason I chose the title Save Money Every Payday. We get paid every payday, right? So if you work for yourself, then you might be getting paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. If you work for somebody else, then you're probably getting paid every 2 weeks or monthly. So when you get paid, you should automatically have money taken out and put into your savings account. And the amount that you put into your savings account depends on your budget. It depends on how much money you're making. Everybody has a different percentage of income that they can put towards savings. It doesn't have to be a lot, but even 1% is better than nothing. If you can only afford to put away $1 a week, then that's fine. If you can afford to put away 10% of your paycheck, then that's great. But whatever you can do that consistently. And also, if you can do it every paycheck, then that's also great. And this brings me to step no. 3, which is to keep these 2 things in mind. First, look at this graph. This shows how long it takes to save for retirement based on how much you save now. So if you're watching this video and you're 30 years old, then if you save 20% of your income starting at age 30, you can retire at age 67. and this shows that you need $1 million. But if you wait until you're 40 years old to start saving, then you need $2 million to get the same result. So yes, it's always a good idea to start saving money as soon as you can. And I understand there's a lot of circumstances where people aren't able to save money. But if you're able to, then you should try to do it as soon as you can because the power of compounding is absolutely insane. Second, something else to keep in mind is that your net worth should increase by 1% per year. So if you're making $100,000 a year, then your net worth should increase by $1,000 per year. That means you're making progress. Your financial situation is improving. And yes, I know sometimes your net worth can go down. Sometimes the stock market drops, but overall, you want to see a trend upwards. You want to see your net worth increasing every single year. And if it's not increasing at least 1% per year, then that's a red flag. So again, guys, if you're already doing this, then you're ahead of the game. If you're not, then it's okay. Start with $1. Start with whatever you can because little by little, brick by brick, you can create wealth. And also, remember that your income will increase. Right now, maybe your income is stable, but maybe next year you'll get a raise. Maybe you'll get a new job. Maybe you'll start a side hustle. Your income will increase, so your saving percentage can stay the same, but your actual dollar amount that you're saving will increase as well. So now I'm going to give you some action steps to help you save money every payday. First, you need to track your spending. You need to know where your money is going. You need to know what you're spending your money on. And I recommend tracking your spending for at least 30 days, 2 months, 3 months so you can get a clear picture of your finances. Once you know where your money is going, then you can start to cut back on unnecessary spending. For example, if you notice that you're spending a lot of money on eating out, then maybe you can start cooking more meals at home. If you notice that you're spending a lot of money on clothes, then maybe you can start buying only the essentials, or maybe you can shop at thrift stores. And second, set financial goals. So I talked about this earlier, but really figure out why you want to save money. Is it to retire early? Is it to buy a house? Is it to take care of your kids? And once you have that written down, put it somewhere where you can see it every day because that is going to motivate you to stick to this plan. Third, review your budget regularly. Review your budget every month, every 3 months, and adjust as needed. Life changes, your income changes, your expenses change, so your budget should also change. And fourth, take advantage of employer benefits. So if you work for somebody else, then usually your employer will offer some type of retirement plan, whether it's a 401k, whether it's a Roth IRA. Take advantage of it because that money will sit there and grow. Also, if your employer offers to match your 401k contributions, then definitely take advantage of it because that's free money. Fifth, start a side hustle. I know not everybody can work extra hours at their job, but if you can, then that's great. Like maybe you can pick up an extra shift here, pick up an extra shift there. But I also know that a lot of people don't have the option to do that. So you need to start a side hustle. Find something that you enjoy doing. Find something that you're good at. Do that on the side, make some extra money, and that extra money should go directly towards your savings. And sixth, invest your savings. If you're putting your savings in a savings account, then at least put it in a high-yield savings account, so you can get some type of interest on your money. But ideally, if you're looking to get rich, you want to put your money into investments. Invest in stocks, invest in real estate, invest in crypto, whatever it may be. But just put your money to work for you so that money can generate more money. Alright, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.